Hello there again, Jason Hall, Rapid Rescore Credit. Today's vlog is some critical information for people that are interested in refinancing or purchasing real estate. Announcement that I just read. It came through day before yesterday, whereas Rocket Mortgage and a lot of mortgage lenders are in the process or already using a new credit scoring model. I was about to say FICO because I've said FICO scores in mortgage for so long. They've been around for, I did mortgage loans back in the 90s and 2000s. They were using back then version 5, 4, and 2. Well, they're now converting over to, for FHA, VA, and other loan products, but they're switching over to the Vantage 4.0 model. What does that mean for you? Well, it actually, per their press release, it's going to open up more relaxed guidelines, or actually better credit scores. Let's back it up there for a second. It will score you better in certain scenarios than it would be in the traditional FICO score sense. So they still do it, FICO 5, 4, and 2. If you have, let's say, a collection that's less than $500, it still dings your scores. And the Vantage 4.0 model does not. So if you have a collection less than $500, it doesn't count against your score. If you have a collection that you've paid, it doesn't count against your score. And also, one of the major things too to keep in mind is they're using trended data. For example, on your credit card balances, used to happen, or we used to do, or some loan officers still do, is rapid rescoring your balances on your credit cards. You go pay off your credit cards and rescore the balances. In 5 to 7 days, the balances update and your scores go up. Well, it's like a temporary tweak to your credit score, so it's not like the trend. So if you've been using your credit cards and you have them loaded pretty heavily month over month, and a report cites and your scores are depressed, and then you go, I'm going to go buy a house. So the loan officer will tell you, he'll pay off your credit cards and it'll bring your scores up. And you do that. And so it's like a temporary kind of trick to the system till you get a higher credit score. It's legit. We've done it for years. But the main thing is what the new models are doing. FICO 10T is going to be rolling out in the summer of 26 pretty soon. And the Vantage 4.0s, it takes your trended data. So it'll go back 2 years and see what kind of utilization you've been running on your credit cards and score you based upon that. So a really good habit to get into sooner rather than later is to either A, pay off your credit cards before your statement balance every month, B, pay down your credit cards to 30% or even 10% utilization before your statement is cut each month, because the statement data is when they report your balances to the credit bureau. So you can use your credit cards, just make sure you beat them to the punch and pay them down before that. So my point in all of this is the mortgage lenders, or the information that I read, is they're going to have the option of pulling the old FICO models or the Vantage 4.0s and use that, and they're going to unwrite the files accordingly. So it's good intel. Anything else I missed here? That was the main thing, is the new scoring models, because they've used in mortgages 40 years plus.